Hi, I'm Maya Martinez. Here are the stories making headlines at this hour. Jurors in the Jason Van Dyke trial are getting ready to resume deliberations at 8 a.m. They deliberated for about 5 hours yesterday. Van Dyke was moved to tears yesterday as the judge threatened to revoke his bail after the jury had a question and Van Dyke returned to court late. He said his daughter had been threatened at school and he left to check on her. CPD is increasing its presence in anticipation of possible protests once the verdict is handed down. Overnight, officers were visible throughout the city as they work 12-hour shifts. Staging areas for officers have been set up in Humboldt Park and at Sox Park. Chicago firefighters have been ordered to take their gear home, including helmets and boots, and be ready to go at a moment's notice. And many schools are warning parents that classes may be canceled or dismissed early ahead of the verdict. With 45,000 runners set to take part in the Chicago Marathon Sunday, organizers are also on guard for possible protests following the Van Dyke verdict. Managers for the race say they're in close contact with Chicago police and federal officials, and they're prepared for whatever develops.
Safety and security is part of what we do, and in a lot of cases you've got to trust your partnerships, and you've got to trust that we have experienced people, and the city of Chicago is very good at servicing events and producing events, and that experience will come to light on race day.
Marathon officials also point out they've successfully handled security in the wake of the 9/11 attacks and the Boston Marathon bombings. They're confident they can handle whatever challenges develop this weekend. Chicago police are searching for the men behind a series of carjackings and armed robberies this week on the city's north side. Detectives say 2 to 5 men approached the victims while they're driving or walking alone on the street. The first happened Monday night at 10:30 in Uptown. 3 other carjackings happened within 2 hours of each other Wednesday night in the Lakeview and North Center neighborhoods. Police remind everyone to be aware of your surroundings and travel in pairs if possible. A teenager narrowly escapes an abduction attempt on Chicago's South Side. The 16-year-old was walking home near 111th and Troop in Morgan Park Wednesday afternoon. That's when she told police one man grabbed her from behind, another grabbed her legs, tossing her into a tan Dodge 4-door sedan. A third man held her at gunpoint, but after driving a few blocks, she jumped out of the car and ran home. Police are still looking for that vehicle. Meteorologist Megan Glaros is here now with your forecast.
Yeah, not great, Maya, either, because we've got rain out there today on this Friday. A lot of showers, maybe some storms, 66 the high. Quite a bit of cloud cover as well. Maybe some breaks in the action today, but keep that umbrella handy. Tomorrow, showers and storms in the forecast again, 73 degrees the high for tomorrow. And then on Sunday, storms are still possible, even for the day of the marathon. And temperature will be 67, so that's pretty good for running weather. But the rain, that's another story.
All right, thank you, Megan. Keep it right here on CBS Chicago for updates throughout the day.